Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Dr. D, and this is Gamer Dad. Welcome back to Gamer Dad. I'm your host again, Dr. D. What would a YouTube video be without me asking you to like this video and go ahead and hit that subscribe button? Go ahead and post some comments below if you'd like to during this video. I'd love to read those comments, get to know you better. Part of my YouTube channel here is gaming. It's all about gaming and relationships, building relationships with your teens, with your kids, through the art or the enjoyment of playing video games. So today, I was scrolling through my news feed and found this article posted by Windows Central. Windows Central, all about Microsoft Windows, Xbox, gaming, etc. And it had this article on here, Original Xbox Quiz. Test your knowledge regarding Microsoft's first gaming console and the games that defined it. Well, if you watched my first video, this is part of my background in video games. The very first Xbox came out just after I had gotten married, and came back from our honeymoon and thought it'd be a great idea to spend the night outside of Target, waiting for Target to open the next morning so I could be one of the first ones to get the original Xbox. And lo and behold, I did succeed. I'm still married to the same woman as that day, and we couldn't be happier. So I'm a long-time gamer. I love playing video games, as stated before. The original Xbox was one of my first consoles that I personally owned and purchased, especially after considering being an adult, being out of college, being married, and it's been a joy. I've continued gaming ever since then. So I thought it'd be a fun thing for us to go ahead and test our knowledge against each other. So this is the first time I've played this quiz. I've not gone through and done the questions ahead of time just to try to get a good score. So what I'd like to do is go ahead and we're gonna just read through this, hit the quiz button and go through it together. I'm going to give you an opportunity just to answer the questions that are here and keep your own score. Post your score at the end of this video. Post it in the comments section. Let me know if you did better than I did. If even though I was one of the first ones, one of the ones to get an Xbox, the original Xbox, maybe you know your games better than I do. That's okay. Not everybody knows everything. So here we go. Let's test our knowledge. Question number 1. Which of these games was not a launch title for the original Xbox? That is a great question. We've got our answers of Dead or Alive 3, Halo Combat Evolved, Fusion Frenzy, or Jet Set Radio Future. Man, this takes me back a long time. Let's see. Well, I grew up playing Halo on the original Xbox, so I know it's not that one, because this is asking which of these games was not a launch title. Now, for those of you who don't know, launch title means when the console actually comes out. That is when these games actually come out at the exact same time. They're a launch title, hence the term, right? So this is not a game that came out a month later or even a week later. It came out on the same day as the launch. They continue to do that with a lot of different consoles that we have and continue to get. So I know it's not Halo. I was not a big fan of any of these other games. I'm going to guess, boy, I don't know. Fusion Frenzy. I don't know. I don't know about that game. So I'm guessing Fusion Frenzy. I was wrong. It was... let's go back. I can't go back. Oh, there it is. And the answer was Jet Set Radio Future. Who knew? Yeah, if you knew, you got it correct. 1 point for you. So I'm at 0 points so far. Let's go to question number 2. Question number 2. Halo Combat Evolved from Bungie was originally what genre before transforming into a first-person shooter during development? Options are third-person shooter, real-time strategy, turn-based strategy, or point and click. Well, my guess is because I played Halo, I know it was a first-person shooter. I'm guessing they originally developed it as a third-person shooter. Don't see it as an RTS, real-time strategy game. That's one where you kind of take turns and you do something and the computer does something. Turn-based strategy, same idea. In point and click, I don't think it was that either. So I'm going with third-person shooter. Final answer. That is incorrect. Wow, I'm 0 for 2. Correct answer is real-time strategy. That is amazing. I'm glad that it was not that. I'm glad it turned into the first-person shooter that it was. All right, question number 3. When did Xbox Live, now referred to as Xbox Network, launch for the original Xbox, bringing online play and voice chat? Man, you would think that I would know this answer right off the top of my head, because I could not wait to get Xbox Live. So my oldest brother lives in a different state than I do, and as I stated in my first video, we grew together and had a great bond over Nintendo 64, playing GoldenEye especially. Our first Nintendo that we bought, we purchased kind of for him and for my dad, we just said it was for my dad just so we could get it. But my oldest brother and I, we still play a lot of video games together, and I could not wait for Xbox Live to come out, because that allowed us to chat in real time as we're playing Halo together and against each other. But I honestly don't even remember the date. You know who would remember? I bet my wife would remember. She has a steel trap for a brain, and she remembers everything. So our options here: November 15th, 2001. It's got to be after that. June 16th, 2002, November 15th, 2002, or December 8th, 2002.
Music licensing reimagined.
Well, we have to go. I'm going to go June 16th. Nope, can't be June 16th, 02. I don't like any of these dates, to be honest with you, but we're going to go December 8th. December 8th, 02. Incorrect, November 15th. Huh. Better luck next time for me. 0 for 3. I'm 0 for 3. Hopefully you're doing better. I can't wait to read your comments below. Make sure you keep track of your own score as we go along. Let's go to question number 4. Question number 4. Which of these LucasArts games was not console exclusive to the original Xbox when it first launched? Man, I love Star Wars. I love the original Star Wars movies. I did not play really any of the Star Wars video games, so I'm really at a loss for this one. This is going to be a 100% guess. Our options here: Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, Star Wars Battlefront, and Star Wars Republic Commando. I'm going to give you a second to make your answer. Write it down, keep it in your brain. I'm going to just go out on a limb here. I'm going to go with Star Wars Battlefront. Let's see. This way, which of these games was not console exclusive? Nope, let's change that. Let's go with Jedi Academy. If it's not console exclusive when it first launched, let's go Jedi Academy. Final answer. Oh, I was wrong. Yeah, I should have stuck with my first answer. First answer here, Star Wars Battlefront. You know, that's what they always say, is if you're kind of confident in your first answer, don't change it. So when you're taking quizzes or tests, if you're pretty sure, you're going back and double checking, don't change it. Let's leave it as it is. All right, 0 for 4. Again, hopefully you're doing better than me. Let's go to question number 5 out of 8 questions. Which of these games was the last title developed and published for the original Xbox? Man, original Xbox. Let's see. We've got options of Madden 09, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Double Agent. I did play that. Aragon, never played that. And Superman Returns, never played that either. Madden 09, definitely played that. I don't recall if I played that on the original Xbox or if that waited till the Xbox 360 when that came out. So let's see. I'm going to go between Madden and Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. We're gonna go with Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Agent. Feel like that was a good game. We'll see. Incorrect. Madden 09. Madden 09, last title developed and published for the original Xbox. Now you know. And as they all used to say in the old school G.I. Joe commercial and cartoon, knowing is half the battle. All right, Madden 09, last original Xbox game. All right, question number 6. The smaller model Controller S was designed to replace the larger Duke controller the original Xbox first launched with. Which country was Controller S first available in? Boy, That is a great question. I remember playing with the Duke. I have small hands. I am not a big person by any means. I'm not tall. But I remember playing with the Duke, and that was a massive controller. I was excited when they came out with a little bit smaller controller, hence controller S. But I'm going to say, well, let's go through our options first. South Korea, Japan, China, or Vietnam. South Korea, Japan, China, or Vietnam. Let's go with China. Incorrect. Japan. 0 for 6. Clearly, I just liked playing video games and did not study a lot about the culture of video games or the Xbox. All right, hope you're doing better than I am. I'm 0 for 6 right now. Keep track of your score. Let's go to question number 7. Xbox Live for the original Xbox was officially ended on April 15th, 2010. April 15th. I feel like that's tax day. A group of players known as the Noble 14 managed to keep going by staying logged in until May, playing what game? Boy, all of these games are great games. Halo 2, Mech Assault, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six 3, and Star Wars Battlefront 2. Again, I never played Star Wars, but I saw it played. I'm a Halo fan, man. I'm gonna go with Halo. We had Xbox LAN parties as adult men, married. We'd go over to somebody's house on a Friday night, order pizza, have drinks, hook up our Xboxes by LAN cables all through the house, bring TVs. It was something else. We did that a lot with Halo. So I'm gonna go with Halo 2 for they kept it going and played till May. Let's see how we did. Halo 2, finally got one right. Always gotta stick with my gut playing Halo. So thank you to the Noble 14 playing all the way until May. That's awesome. All right, question number 8, last question. Again, hopefully you're doing better than I am. 1 for 7 right now. We're on question number 8. Let's see how we do here. Microsoft Studios, now Xbox Game Studios, has changed dramatically over the years. Which of these teams that was making Microsoft games during the original Xbox era is still an Xbox first-party studio? Now, there's a lot going on in this question, right? We have a name change from Microsoft Studios to Xbox Game Studios. And it happened over the years. So which of these was making Microsoft games during the original Xbox era is still an Xbox first-party studio? Access Software, Salt Lake Game Studio. I don't think I've ever even heard of them. Bungie, that's who started with Halo. Ensemble Studios and Rare. I'm gonna go with Bungie, as that's who made Halo, Combat Evolved, and Halo 2, and then they kept going from there with Halo 3, 4, etc. So as a Halo fan, I'm gonna go with Bungie. It's still a first-party studio. Yeah, we're gonna go with Bungie. Incorrect. Rare. Rare was the answer on that one. 1 out of 8. Boy, not a good quiz score for me. Again, just goes to show you pay more attention rather than just playing the games. Pay attention to what's going on out there. Hey, I hope you did a lot better than I did. 1 for 8 for me. Post your comments down below. Let me know how you did. I hope to have more quizzes like this so we can kind of battle against each other, see how we do in things, and we'll go from there. So, as always, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button for liking this video, and we'll try to keep these coming each week at least, and we'll let you know how things are going. As always, have a great day, and we will see you next time.